So one tip that not a lot of people know is that you can include savings copy in your sponsored brand and display ads. So at the bottom left, you'll see a screenshot from Amazon that describes the type of messaging you can use. You can't use superlatives like huge savings or gigantic discounts, but if you keep it simple with things like save now or great prices, that is totally legal. And I really recommend doing it. So in the top left, you'll see how Lego's been doing that. They are having holiday discounts from a galaxy far, far away for their Lego Star Wars sets. And so, how can you leverage this? Well, you can highlight bundled deals. These need to be for products that are on discount. And so, a lot of brands will create a deals page in their brand store and then derive traffic to that via their sponsored brand ads. And where I think this is especially powerful is when you pair it with lifestyle images that enhance that copy. So in the case of Lego, they're highlighting holiday discounts, but they're doing that with a lifestyle image of a kid playing with a holiday Lego set, which is perfect. It really enhances and reinforces the fact that there are discounts and what type of discounts? Holiday discounts. And I think that that's very powerful. So here's a tip about how to leverage brand tailored promotions. Basically, Amazon is rolling out new audiences all the time, and they just rolled out three new ones in October, and I'd like to chat about those. So the three that they rolled out are top tier customers, promising customers, and at risk customers. And at a high level, I just say start tinkering with them. New audiences mean new opportunities, and we're not always going to know exactly how they can be used best, but tinker and find out. And one thing I've seen from conversations with brands and agencies is that with top tier customers, you actually have a little bit more leeway to send more or a higher frequency of marketing messages. And this makes sense because if you look at them, they're the ones that are most likely to buy the most frequently. And so if you can get in front of them with the right promotions at the right time, you can engage with that frequency and they might allow you to send more and not be annoyed by that. Now, I will highlight the fact that it's best to share adjacent products from the one that they first bought. They bought something from you recently. Give them things that are adjacent to that, not exactly the same, not too different, because you know what they like to buy, obviously. So keep it in that ballpark. Now, one caveat I want to highlight, it is possible to have the same customer in multiple different audiences. And so if you're sending promotions, they might be getting multiple discounts for the same product. Now, they can't stack those discounts on one purchase, but they can buy the same product twice and use a discount that they probably shouldn't have gotten because you sent them multiple. So just be careful with that. Watch who you're sending these to and try not to get the same person in the same list too many times. Now, this last one is not necessarily a short term, something you can do right before the holidays, but I do view this as a longer term trend that's powerful. And so I want to give a shout out to our friend Liren Hirschkorn, who's been noticing that Amazon has been rolling out a lot of sustainably minded initiatives recently. So, of course, you've got the climate pledge friendly badging that you can get, and that's been around for a while. And it's great because, the badging appeals to that type of consumer. You get your own search category where people can look up all sorts of products that are eco-friendly. And then, of course, it gives you pricing power because 60% of consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable brands. And so if you have a competitor that doesn't have that badge, you might be able to price up in a way that they can't. But what I think is interesting is a relatively new program that they just rolled out called the Ship and Own Container Program. And so this is really just trying to cut down on Amazon adding their own packaging on top of your own. And so it allows you to ship directly your products in your own branded box. It's lower fulfillment fees. And I think it's just the latest sign that Amazon is prioritizing sustainability right now. And so we can't get under the hood of the Amazon algorithm, but I wouldn't be surprised if you look at these initiatives and kind of a longer continuum of the evolution of the marketplace, Amazon's prioritizing sustainability, and there might be some organic search benefits to having this type of sustainably minded branding. And so I view that as a longer term trend and something that you can leverage. Now, I will say the one thing that makes this relevant for the holiday season is I hope that you have all your products in FBA and your inventory is good. But let's say you have a great season where you sell out really, really quickly, but you still have products on hand that you haven't shipped into FBA. You're going to have a terrible time getting it into FBA. And so this product or this program might be interesting because you can still ship them. You won't go out of stock. You're just going to have to do it directly. So I recommend signing up for it now in the off chance that that's a problem for you. And hopefully it's not.